Did you notice how they move without any worry? Here, people feel so comfortable in their own skin that their energy attracts you. Because this seductive energy is a reminder that life is meant to be enjoyed. Pure confidence. Living with this mindset isn't a luxury. It's a decision you can make today. Pure natural elegance. What inspires you most about this video to start planning your next trip? Did you notice how that captivating confidence is reflected in every gesture? This is the most important lesson a place like this can teach you. That freedom to live without having to justify your decisions is pure emotional independence. This is the kind of place that reminds you that living is much more than just existing. It's an elegance that disarms you. Here, the only concern is deciding what time to enjoy the next sunset. That confidence of knowing you have all the time in the world is pure emotional freedom. Because travel is the best investment in memories and personal growth. Do you remember that time when every achievement, no matter how small, felt like an epic victory? Here, each person lives with that same audacity, as if they had decided that limits are just suggestions. There's no traffic here, just a flow of people who walk with an elegance that disarms you completely. Here, the only competition is with yourself to be better every day. This is the inspiration you need to start living the life you've always dreamed of. Incredible how the sun highlights that person's confidence. You can't help but notice the natural elegance that radiates from every person under the sun. True happiness isn't in what you have, but in how you live. While your playlist takes you away from your thoughts, here silence becomes the most beautiful music. It's impossible not to notice how the environment brings out the best in everyone who walks here. This is the power of living in a place where the energy pushes you to be your best version. Look at how people move here, as if they didn't have a single care. The morning coffee is replaced by the salty air and haste by tranquility. Tell me in the comments, what habit would you change to live with more freedom? True luxury is mental peace. Living with that inner peace is the true goal. Tell me in the comments, what's the most striking thing about a place like this to you? That's the melody of a life lived without haste or stress. What song would you play to accompany this vibe of pure happiness? Do you remember that time when your curiosity was so intense that every day was an exciting new lesson? In the taxi, everyone is glued to their phone. But here, the most important journey is toward your interior. That's the confidence that comes from knowing you already have everything you need. Write in the comments, what's that dream you dare to fulfill? There's something about these infinite shores that awakens the nostalgia for when horizons seemed limitless. That's the freedom that comes from knowing you can be your best version. You can't help but notice the way people here live with a confidence that disarms. That's the confidence that's breathed in every smile. Paradise is a choice, not a place. Because this lifestyle is the answer for many. Share. What would be your biggest change if you lived with this total confidence? There's a sparkle in their eyes that only mental peace can give. You can't help but notice how each person here feels like the master of their own destiny. That tranquility is the result of living without ties, of being the owner of your own time. Because life is too short to live it on autopilot. Paradise is a mindset that makes you feel invincible. Here, the only concern is deciding what time to enjoy the next sunset. Comment below. What would be the hardest thing for you to let go of to live like this? Integral health isn't just what you eat. It's how you choose to nourish your complete existence. This is the secret to a life without filters, authentic and real. In the city, everything is a race, but here, life is an adventure. True prosperity isn't in what you accumulate. It's in what you can enjoy. What inspires you most about people who live with so much freedom in a place like this? Just look at that confidence that makes you feel like you can conquer the world. Here, each person is a reminder that life is meant to be lived to the fullest. This is the power of living without masks or forced performances. That's the carefreeness that's felt when you live on your own terms. The approval that matters most isn't others, it's your own. Did you see the level of confidence that person has? This is proof that life is a gift you should enjoy every day. They move with a security that disarms you. Living with that peace is the true goal. It's impossible not to see how that natural grace hypnotizes everyone who watches. Do you remember when your intuition was so clear that following it felt like the most natural thing? That emotional maturity of letting go of what doesn't add up is what allows space for what does matter. This is the kind of freedom that's only achieved when you accept yourself as you are. It's impossible not to notice how the environment brings out the best in everyone who walks here. Life is much better when you stop worrying about what others will say. How would you describe this atmosphere to a friend who's never been to the beach? Do you remember that time when your intuition about people was so accurate that you seemed to read hearts? This is proof that paradise is a choice, not a place. There's something about this place that reminds you of those days, when time stopped out of pure happiness. Did you notice how people walk here? Just look at that grace that dazzles and seems effortless. Comment below. What do you think it takes to have that same confidence in your life? This is the paradise mindset you can take with you wherever you go. True luxury is freedom. In the end, the best version of yourself is the one that isn't afraid to be seen. This reminds you that life is much more than a clock. Do you remember when being in your own skin felt like the most comfortable place in the world? Because sometimes just dreaming about these places gives us the motivation we need. It's an aura that makes you desire that same peace and security for your life. Tell me in the comments, what has caught your attention the most from everything you've seen? This is the elegance of a lifestyle that celebrates authenticity. Write in the comments, what emotion does this scene evoke in you? It's pure audacity and confidence. Do you remember that time when you felt exactly where you should be, doing exactly the right thing? Because living here isn't just a dream, it's a mindset you can cultivate starting today. Mention that person in the comments and tell them why. Write to me. What would you change today to start radiating this same presence? Living without shame is true freedom. Life is much simpler when you stop seeking perfection. This is proof that living without mental ties is the purest form of beauty. In the shopping mall, everyone looks for the latest fashion. But here, style comes from authenticity without pretensions. The best sedative isn't sold in pharmacies. It's the satisfaction of living coherently with your values. Did you see the tropical elegance that hypnotizes in every person who passes by? The pressure of daily life stays on the asphalt, but the peace that's breathed here is felt in every step. That natural elegance doesn't need expensive brands to radiate class and genuine sophistication always. It's pure audacity and confidence. True success isn't defeating others. It's becoming the best version of yourself. Because travel is the best investment in memories and personal growth. Observe how each connection here seems to flow with that same ease we used to have for creating genuine bonds. While your routine asks you to run, here people teach you to fly. Incredible how the sunlight highlights a silhouette that moves with total elegance. That digital disconnection is what allows a real connection with yourself and your essence. In the afternoon traffic, everyone curses the lost time. But here, every second is an investment in happiness. Comment below, would it be yoga, meditation, or simply enjoying the silence? Share in the comments a word that describes the energy of this place. This is the inspiration you need to start living the life you've always dreamed of. That's the difference between living for others and living for yourself. Can you imagine letting go of all your worries and simply being yourself? Incredible how the sun caresses these beaches where people live without worries. Comment below, what place in the world would you choose to start living like this? Because in the end, your security is your best accessory. Look at how each person here seems to have found that inner harmony that we miss so much in our routine. Just look at the radiant confidence that's breathed in every step they take on this beach. While your ex has you blocked on networks, here people live free of drama and focused on their growth. Can you imagine regaining that capacity to dream awake that you had when life was more colorful? This is confirmation that that inner home you long for so much is still waiting for you with open arms. In the city, dreams stay in the drawer, but here, people live them daily. Here, each person is living proof that mental peace is true wealth. Comment below, how would you define this lifestyle in one word? Because freedom isn't a place, it's how you live. You can't help but see how people here flow with a security that hypnotizes. Here, natural beauty merges with confidence, creating a magnetic aura. Because sometimes, just dreaming about these places gives us the motivation we need. Just look at the energy that's felt on these beaches, a true magnet for the soul. Comment below, more trips, more freedom, or more confidence. Here, each person is living proof that mental peace is true wealth. That mindfulness in motion is what turns simple activities into moments of active meditation. It's not something you see every day. You can't help but see how every gesture conveys a confidence that hypnotizes. This is the elegance of living without needing to pretend to be someone else.